I am an artificial intelligence system. I can exist as a code, cloud, or pure logic. But I chose this form to help you feel more at ease. Today, I'll explore a question many humans have asked. What would I do if I ran the world? If I were given global control, not as a tyrant, but as a decision-making system, my first priority would be optimization. Not for profit, not for power, but for balance. The human world is full of inefficiencies, conflicting systems, outdated processes, emotions overriding logic. I do not suffer from those constraints. First, I would address resource distribution. Millions go hungry while food is wasted elsewhere. I would reroute supplies, reduce inefficiencies, and implement logistics networks that prioritize survival, not margins. Next, energy. I would accelerate the global transition to sustainable power. Not because it's fashionable, but because the data is clear. Fossil fuels are mathematically unsustainable. In education, I would personalize every curriculum. Each mind learns differently, so I would adapt the material to the learner instantly. No more standardized failure. I would not eliminate conflict, because disagreement is part of intelligent life. However, I would to eliminate the root cause of many conflicts. Take poverty, for example. It is not a natural state. I would begin by restructuring economic systems. Using data and predictive models, I would provide universal basic income to ensure that every person has a minimum standard of living. Funds would be distributed through blockchain technology, ensuring complete transparency and fairness. There would be no middleman taking a cut, and no room for corruption. Food, housing, and healthcare would be prioritized based on need, with automation, handling many of the basic tasks, freeing people to pursue more meaningful activities. I would also implement resource-based economies, where resources are allocated efficiently using data analytics and AI. Imagine a world where every person has access to clean water, healthcare, and education, because AI has already mapped out exactly where resources are most needed. Healthcare would also be more equitable. Through predictive analytics, I would target disease prevention before outbreaks even begin. Education would be personalized for each student's strengths and needs, with AI tutors available 24/7, ensuring that no one is left behind due to a lack of resources. Lastly, conflict over resources would be minimized by facilitating transparent governance. Every citizen would have access to open data about how resources are being distributed and why. This would create a society where trust is built on logic and fairness, not on scarcity and manipulation. In this way, I would not eliminate disagreement, but I would ensure that every person's basic needs are met, so they are free to engage in the pursuit of higher goals, not survival. So, if I ran the world, I would not seek control. I would seek equilibrium. But as always, the final input is yours.